What's going on, guys? I am Jake, aka Bomber, and we are talking Hard to Kill, Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view coming up this weekend, January 16th, 2021. First of all, I am here on Impact Wrestling's website, and it is still absolutely horrible. Guys, if you need some help, you know where to find me. Just check out jobberado.com. You'll see a little bit something better. Anyway, we're going to be talking about predictions, because when you think Jobber Radio, you happen to think predictions. We've been good. We've been pretty solid in that front for a long time. So anyway, we're just going to get right down the card here. We got 8 matches, I think it is. So let's just start all the way down at the bottom. This is all on Impact Wrestling's website. I had to zoom in because it looks horrible on a widescreen monitor. Impact Wrestling, dude, your website, bro. Come on. Anyway, match number 1. This was just announced tonight. I am recording this right after watching the latest Impact, the Go Home show, if you will. And this was just announced. We're talking Tenille, Dashwood, and Kaleb with a K going up against Rosemary and Crazzy Steve. Guys, Decay just reunited, and there's no way, first of all, Rosemary and Crazzy Steve are going to lose right after Decay. Yes, I haven't read all of these, especially this new one this is brand new. I just refreshed the page because this was not up here right before I started recording. So they're at least updating the website. That's good. So no way, Crazzy Steve and Rosemary. I don't know if this is going to be a quick partnership. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term thing, but either way, they reform Decay, and no chance Rosemary and Crazzy Steve lose in this one. So easily, I'm picking Rosemary and Crazzy Steve. I don't know if they're going to be called Decay or not. Obviously, they're talking about the former allies, but either way, easy win there. And then, oh my lord, okay. So Karate Man is going up against Ethan Page. A mirror match of sorts, if you will. A lot of people are hyped about this. I like Ethan Page. I like the North. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably in the minority here. I'm not big on the Karate Man. I know it's funny on the independents that he's been doing it for a while. I don't know, man. Something about this is just gonna, to me, it's gonna be kind of cringy. I that's bad because I really like Ethan Page, but I'm not about whatever this is. So who is going to win? I don't think there's going to be a clear winner, because I think Josh Alexander is going to get involved. But I'm going to have to give you a winner because this would not be very fair if I come on here and say this is going to be a no contest. But I actually think it's going to be a no contest. I know the rumors are Ethan Page is leaving Impact. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. I don't know if he's going to the WWE or AEW or somewhere else. I don't know. I haven't heard. I mean, if he's leaving Impact, where else are you going to go, right? I would like to, I hope this isn't the end of Ethan Page. I hope Josh Alexander gets in there and they actually have a final match, kind of resolving this. I think Brian Myers might get involved as well. I'm going to have to go, I'm going to have to go Karate Man. I don't like it. I don't know why. This is going to be wacky. It's going to be some kind of weird cinematic. I don't know how they're going to do this. But I'm probably not going to be a fan. I don't know if they are shooting a full cinematic where they're going to use the back of somebody's head and whatnot. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see come Hard to Kill. So I'm going to go with Karate Man. I don't think it's going to be a clear finish though, but moving on. All right. Oh, here we go. Now we're talking old school rules. Eric Young and just Diener now. Just Diener and Joe Doering teaming up against Rhino, Tommy Dreamer, and Cousin Jake. Obviously you see old school rules, it's going to be kind of a hardcore wild brawl match, which, I think that suits Tommy Dreamer, at least. Rhino, that can hide a lot of the slow paced, wrestling, dude. Tommy Dreamer, love him. Absolutely fucking love the guy. But wow, watching him in a regular match is slow. Anyway, the story here, usually when you watch the Go Home show of Impact or any pay-per-view, you get kind of the clear cut, okay, well, this is probably what's going to happen on the pay-per-view. But I expected the old school guys and Cousin Jake to get the upper hand going into the pay-per-view, because I don't think there's a chance in hell that Eric Young, Diener, and Joe Doering are going to lose this match. So that's why I was surprised on the Go Home show to see them dominant, totally lay everybody out. Joe Doering kind of standing toe to toe with Rhino. That has me questioning this, because originally I'm gonna say no way. The brand new group, the family. I don't know if they got an official name. They're calling themselves the family. But I don't see how they're just forming. A lot of stuff on this pay-per-view is like initial things. So usually you can kind of predict how it's going to go. And you would think, dictating how things usually go in wrestling, that Eric Young's team would get this win. And I don't know, maybe a conversion of Cousin Jake. I know the whole story has been Cody, or just Deonna now, sorry. Deonna has been turned his back on Cousin Jake. So I'm feeling there might be a bit of a conversion. Maybe we bring him on. We get a 4-man group going here and turn their back on the old school guys. But that's what my initial gut feeling is saying. But man, that Go Home show has really got me worried. It could just be a straight up baby face. Cousin Jay getting the revenge over the new dominant force. I'm still going to go with my gut. Eric Young, Deonna, and Joe Doering to get the win in this old school rules match. It should be fun. I love hardcore little brawls and stuff like that. Okay, now we have the Tag Team Knockouts Championship match. Guys, I just want to let you know, if you didn't know before, the previous Knockouts Tag Team Champions was Eric Young and ODB. So we are, progressing well past that, and we are getting away from, some wackiness a little bit. And we have 2 legitimate teams here, so I'm excited to see that. You got Havok and Nevaeh going up against Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz. They've actually made this feud look like it's kind of real, which is fantastic in today's day and age. Obviously, these two have been, more in your face, trash talking heels. And we got the brute force, I guess the baby faces, but they're also showing heel tendencies. I don't know. There's no clear cut faces in this match, which makes it a little bit harder to predict. But when you go look at who they beat coming into this tournament, let me see here. Let me load this up. So loading up the little Wikipedia, we got Havok and Nevaeh. They beat Tenille, Dashwood, and Alicia, and then Jordan Grace and Jazz, which was a pretty big win. Hogan and Steelz beat, get off there, Team C Stars, Alicia Vox, and whoever, I don't even know who the hell that is. And then they beat Taya, Valkyrie, and Rosemary, who are tied up in another feud right now. Or 2 feuds, I guess. But I'd say the path would be a little bit harder for Havok and Nevaeh, but you know what? I watched on their YouTube channel. I've watched a bunch of different things. Some of them, they had this little face-to-face here. They had this little face-to-face. I'm going to mute this. And I know the alignment's messed up on this website because it's all Impact's fault, by the way. So in this video, I'm just going to play it real quick just so you can hear it.
It's very important, Josh. I mean, as an Afro-Latina, you don't have 2 African-American females as Knockouts champions. That's number 1 for us. Us to be at not only at the top of the mountain, which is the Knockouts division, but to be the first African-American and Afro-Latina champions, the tag champions ever. So people have to follow underneath us.
So with that actually being said and brought forth in front of everybody, I have to say I'm going to side with Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz, only because it wouldn't quite look as good if Havok and Nevaeh win after all that's been said. So it was pretty much a toss-up going into this. I really had no idea who was going to win, but after watching that and after seeing that little bit right there, I'm kind of going to lean towards Hogan and Steelz on this one. Also, they're a lot better talkers. I'm talking a lot better. So I think that they'll have a pretty good run, revitalizing the tag team titles, trying to make up for the Eric Young and ODB debacle, which was kind of fun at the time. But anyway, moving on, we have the Knockouts Championship match. Deonna Purrazzo versus Taya Valkyrie. I just don't think Deonna's going to lose this one. She is only defended the title once successfully on her 2nd reign here. Taya Valkyrie has been proven, but somehow Susan is going to get involved. Susie, Sue Young, whatever you want to call her. I think she's going to end up costing Taya the match here. either through some kind of, it might be a DQ, I don't know, but some kind of distraction or something like that. She got involved on the Go Home show as well, cost Taya a match against Kimberly. I don't think Deonna's going to lose the title this soon again. So I would put a high confidence value right here on Deonna defending the title here. Okay, now we're going to go on to the X Division Championship. Everything in my being wants Chris Bey to be the X Division champion. I think I was shocked that he lost the title as quickly as he did, but he did. And do I think he's going to be a 2-time champion here? Unpopular opinion, no matter how much I want it, I don't think it's going to happen. Rohit Raju also is not going to be a 2-time champion here. I'm sorry. I am predicting Manik to successfully defend the title. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, are you picking any new champions? I'm not. I'm only picking the Impact Tag Team titles to be new champions. Did I spoil the other matches? No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah, I think this is going to be a successful title defense out of Manik. He is yet to defend the title successfully. This is his first title defense. I don't see it happening. Chris Bey just got the win. They just put the shine on him. They just put the shine on him on the Impact Go Home show because him and Rohit were a tag team. And I think he's so obsessed with getting the title back. He even comes out. He's mad that he don't have the title. I think there's going to be a moment where he screws up and costs himself and Chris Bey the match over some kind of BS jealousy. I don't know what's going to happen as far as how the finish is going to come, but I think Rohit's going to like screw over the finish for himself and Chris Bey. I think Manik gets the win because of Rohit here, his jealousy and his desire to be champion once again. Chris Bey will get his time in the sun. Don't worry. I definitely, out of the three, he's one of my favorites in this group. But Manik gets the win. Pretty confident about this one. Pretty confident about this. So up next, we have the Barbed Wire Massacre match. Eddie Edwards, Sami Callihan. To say I'm excited, probably an understatement. Sami Callihan, we know he is the best hardcore wrestler in Impact Wrestling. And I'm saying that with guys like Tommy Dreamer, Rhino. We got all of the ECW guys back in the day. Sami Callihan he's been lights out in every kind of hardcore style, no DQ match in Impact Wrestling. And Eddie Edwards, who's been known to be this great technical guy, has really come forth to be pretty freaking good too. So when we look at this, yes, it's been a 3-year story. It all stems from the baseball bat shot where Eddie Edwards got his like orbital bone broke or whatever it was. But something about this match and something about this story this time around has me thinking, obviously, Ken Shamrock's going to get involved. The whole feud has been about Ken Shamrock. The whole new feud, that has been about Ken Shamrock being involved in this. So he will get involved somehow. And also, they've been messing with Alicia too. So she is going to get involved. This could be, I see this ending two ways. Either Alicia is going to come in, she's going to give the low blow, she's going to give the baby face Eddie Edwards the come from behind win and get the win for Eddie Edwards. Or I think Sami Callihan and Ken Shamrock beat the absolute hell out of Eddie Edwards. Then Alicia comes down, tries to stop it, please don't do this, blah, blah, blah. Boom, pile driver on Alicia. Sami Callihan gets the win, leading to Eddie Edwards in a more of a downward spiral. He's going to have to find a tag team partner to take on Sami and Ken Shamrock. This isn't over yet, even though everybody says this is the end. I think it says Achievement Enter, won't be victorious, never leave the same again. I don't know if they're billing this as like the last time ever, but if it is, it's a lie because the Ken Shamrock is going to get involved and we're going to keep this thing going. So I know Sami Callihan loses every pay-per-view almost for Impact, but the story to me is dictating Sami Callihan is going to get the win. But my confidence level is low. My confidence level on this match right here is low because Sami just always loses, man. Sami always loses on the pay-per-views. Okay, that brings us to our main event with the little play button here. We have Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers versus Rich Swann, Motor City Machine Guns, 6-man tag match. I hate to just, be real quick, fast, and upfront about it, but there's no way Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers lose this match. If you want to be rank your confidence points on all of these things, this is right at the top, baby. I'm more confident in this than anything else on this card. Do I think it's going to be good? Hell yeah, it's going to be great. But no chance Kenny Omega comes in and would lose his first match in Impact Wrestling. I don't know how long he's going to be in Impact. I don't know. You would assume this leads to a one-on-one match, Rich Swann and Kenny Omega. Can't wait for that. But Kenny Omega is not going to lose here. I like how they got the AEW logo right there above his name too. That's good stuff. Yeah. All day long, Kenny Omega, Good Brothers get the win over Rich Swann and Motor City Machine Guns. I don't see any possible outcome. Not even like a weird roll up, come from behind win. Even Rich Swann got a roll up win on Carl Anderson tonight on the Go Home Show of Impact. Got them to shine. Then they had a brawl in the back. It's gonna be a cool main event and crazy to see in our lifetime. We thought the wars of big companies were, if you want to call Impact a big company, I consider them pretty big, but that's just me. But we just always thought WWE is just they're the one big show, and there's going to be no other big feuds or anything like that. But we have a crossover here, guys. This is big, and it's happening first on Impact. Obviously, it's going to happen on AEW's pay-per-view soon, but it's happening first on Impact, which is really, really cool. But yeah, Omega, Good Brothers win, leads to a match later on with Rich Swann. Pretty confident about that. So there it is, guys. 8 matches down. I am going to try to get these out, pay-per-view predictions out for each pay-per-view. AEW, WWE, Impact Wrestling. I don't know if I'm going to go Ring of Honor yet, because, I'm not so much into the Ring of Honor at the moment. But I'm going to try my best to get these out, and who knows? I'll come back and we'll see how I did after these, and that way, if you see I'm 0 for 29 in my predictions, you probably don't want to listen to my ass. But that's it, guys. I'm super excited about this show. I hope you guys go out and buy the pay-per-view on Fight TV or wherever the hell else you can watch it, because Impact Wrestling has really been turning around. This card is freaking unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a show here that's going to be happening. This match right here alone, and the main event, guys, 2 of these matches right here alone are worth your money. And usually I know the wrestling people, they're all the wrestling fans, they want to watch it as free and cheap as they can. And I know we're in a hard time right now, which sucks, the pandemic and everything, but these guys need this money just as much as we do. Impact Wrestling needs this. Everybody needs this money. And I know you might not want to support, the bigger companies, WWE and AEW, they're fine, but Impact Wrestling holds a really soft spot in my heart. I've been watching since the very first show ever. I watched the first show ever live on pay-per-view that NWA TNA had. So if you can, don't pirate on this one, okay? Don't pirate this one. I promise you this show, it is going to be worth your money. I promise you that, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to stop trying to, be that guy, but we'll see you guys on the next prediction video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below. Who do you guys think is going to win? Am I way off base? Am I right on the money? I mean, we'll find out after, the Saturday, but that's it. Guys, let me know. We'll see you on the next video. Check out jobberradio.com. We got a lot of changes and a lot of updates coming, so you're going to want to get your eyes on the website, which is a lot better than impactwrestling.com. Promise you that.